everybody to another exciting afternoon of SLCW Wrestling. We'll be finished here at SLCW, so there's a lot on the line in that one. Right now I'm going to throw it down to a ring announcer, Spike Papp, to kick things off.
The following contest is a handicap match scheduled for one fall. First up, the team of Danielle Dawes and Danny Koyman. And their opponent from the hills of Ethiopia, Catherine Blackadder.
Well, Spike, it looks like we're ready to go. Their handicap match, Catherine Blackadder. Certainly she's no coward in the ring. She demanded the handicap match. She said one of these opponents weren't enough to take her on. So we'll see how she makes out here.
Yeah, she's been very emotional ever since 2 weeks ago when she lost her chance at the Women's Championship. I talked to her backstage earlier today, and she isn't very happy right now.
Well, after that big series with Misaki Yamako, she felt that she was the better wrestler of the two, but she just got a couple bad breaks. But that was certainly some series, and now she's going to be squaring off here against Danny Koyman. Well, no, she didn't qualify to the finals, but we'll see if she's learned anything from her experience, and she's going to have to learn a bit going up against the likes of Catherine Blackadder. You know, Catherine Blackadder still has that title on her mind, and this would be a big step in getting her a title shot with Misaki Yamako, the Japanese phenom.
I'll give it to her that Catherine is a very good competitor. She was so close in winning that championship, and we all saw that in the last match. They were going back and forth, back and forth. Like I said, they had to come up with something new, and Catherine has to show us something if she wants to defeat Misaki.
Well, it could have went either way, that's right. I mean, you need to get a... Wow, look at that, a big drop kick by Danny Koyman. Where did that one come from? So, Catherine Blackadder, she could be a little bit beat down, too. She's been wrestling week in, week out. Maybe a little bit of time off wouldn't be a bad thing instead of stepping in the ring with two competitors of this caliber. And it looks like a little break here, and oh, a big arm drag by Catherine Blackadder. That was textbook perfection right there.
Yeah, she's showing that she deserves a rematch with Misaki.
Well, it's going to be a little bit tricky for Blackadder here, as we can see on the outside there. Danielle Dawes just standing there, fresh as a daisy, ready to get into this match. And early on, Catherine Blackadder's holding her own, but as the time goes on, it's certainly going to be a little bit more difficult as the team of Danny Koyman and Danielle Dawes are going to be able to get out of the ring and get a little breather, kind of recharge their batteries. So we'll see how Catherine Blackadder deals with that. Right now, she's doing just fine as she's prancing around the ring.
Well, it looks like we're going to have a 10. She's feeling so good right now, even though she doesn't have a partner.
We'll see how long she can hold up for as we got Danielle Dawes in there delivering a big boot to the solar plexus. And then she whips her over. Folks, we're live on Metaverse TV, SLCW Showdown.
And we've gained a lot of popularity ever since we came on Metaverse TV.
Well, I heard the ratings are up 50% since we've joined the network, so things are looking good. And with the caliber of competition we got here, no wonder the ratings are up. This is the finest fighting you'll see anywhere in Second Life. And here's some of the toughest girls in Second Life going toe-to-toe, exchanging some right hands here.
Oh, again, you can see how Catherine is so fierce with that growl.
But this is beautiful teamwork here, Spike. Danielle Dawes and Danny Koyman doing some quick tags. Well, here's a big pin attempt here. We got a 1, a 2, and no, she kicked out just in the nick of time. So that fresh teamwork's paying dividends here. We almost had a 3 count. And again, folks, we got a handicap match here. It's 2-on-1. So you'd have to say that Danny and Danielle are definitely the odds-on favor. And look at Danny going to work here. But Catherine Blackadder fighting back, and she picks her up with a big scoop slam down to the canvas.
They say that there's strength in numbers. Right now, I'm not sure if that applies to this match.
Well, in a normal situation, you'd be right, Spike, but again, like you mentioned, with a wrestler the caliber of Catherine Blackadder, you need a couple people in there going against her. She's the #1 contender for that women's championship. So she's no pushover. And Danny Koyman knows that, and she's just applying those elbows. And look at this great teamwork. She's going back over to tag Danielle in. And this is a beautiful show of teamwork. Quick tags, in and out, in and out. And Danielle Dawes doing a little showboating for the crowd. And a beautiful drop toe hold there. Sends Danielle stumbling to the mat face first. And it looks like Catherine might be going up to the top here. And look at that, a beautiful flip off the top rope. She nails Danielle Dawes. And we got a big pin count here. Let's see what happens. There's a 1, a 2. No, she just kicked out in the nick of time. That was a near fall for Catherine Blackadder.
This is the second time that she went to the top rope. You gotta have a lot of guts to do that.
It takes a lot of agility and a lot of athletic ability to be able to flip off that top rope like that. And again, another lock up in the middle of the ring. Catherine Blackadder holding her own pretty good here. It doesn't look like she's too tired yet. And Danielle Dawes and Danny Koyman, they're looking pretty good too, keeping those quick tags.
That's the point of these handicap matches. If you're the lone person in that ring, you gotta have a lot of endurance.
Well, that's it, Spike. You gotta be at the top of your game. You have to have great physical conditioning. And here goes Danielle Dawes to the top. And a beautiful flying headbutt. I've been impressed so far with this team of Danielle Dawes and Danny Koyman.
If they prove it in this match, they may have a shot at the title.
Well, what about those tag team titles? Speaking of tag team titles, I got word that Devastation Inc. is back in the house again tonight. They are going to be here at the SLCW Arena, and we seen what happened last time these characters showed up. So it's always interesting.
And I heard they got something planned today.
That's what I'm hearing. Rumors been all over the place since I got here this morning. Devastation Inc. is up to something. We'll have to wait and see what it is. And then we got Catherine Blackadder with a big pin attempt, a 1, a 2, and a kick out just in the nick of time.
Oh, she's getting frustrated. She has gone for those pin attempts so many times. How much are they going to take?
Well, that's the thing. Wow. She nearly had a couple pinfalls, and you think Danielle's got to be thinking she wants to get back to that corner. And another lock up in the middle of the ring. You can see Catherine Blackadder has a bit of a size advantage here, but maybe Danielle Dawes got a little bit of quickness advantage. And look at that, a big DDT.
Oh, that's going to knock her out.
This could be it. Sparky Keenan looking on. We got a 1, a 2. And a 3 count. Look at that.
Wow.
Danielle Dawes getting the pinfall, and there's a big victory for Danielle Dawes and Danny Koidman.
Wow, that is unbelievable.
And what a job, what a show they put on in that ring. That was some beautiful tag team work. Well, it wasn't much of an intermission. Look who's making their way to the ring. Look at this. We got Rude Spiker. He's looking like $1 million in there. He's got that heavyweight championship belt draped over his shoulder. Tag team belt. And there's that briefcase again. There's that briefcase with the money in it. Well, let's have a listen and see what Rude Spiker's up to here today. There we go. We got the manager of Devastation Inc., Creamy Fall, making her way to the ring. The whole gang's here today. Got Rude Spiker at ringside here with that championship belt and that briefcase, and we all know what's in the briefcase. Well, you never know what you're going to see around here at SLCW. But Rude Spiker's just handed me a note, and it looks like they're up to it again. Paula Wilcox has issued a challenge. Anybody that can last 5 minutes in the ring with her is going to get that money in the briefcase. The question is there anybody crazy enough to get into the ring with her after what she's done a couple weeks ago? Yeah, well, certainly a little bit of sound problems here, but it looks like Kempo Dagger has accepted the challenge of Paula Wilcox. 5 minutes, folks, that's the rules. If he can last 5 minutes, then he's got the money in that briefcase. 100,000 lindens. And I know Rude was saying he was going to stuff a few extra in.
Oh, take a look at the size difference.
Well, there's a size difference, but a kick between the legs will bring you down pretty quick, and it did.
Take him out, Paula.
Well, that kick came before the bell, so I guess he's allowing it.
Yeah, Sparky Keenan says it's all good. I don't think he's seen it, to be honest. So we got 5 minutes of wrestling here. Can Kempo hang on? That's the question of the day. But it looks like Kempo's trying to use a little muscle here with a big headlock on Paula Wilcox. He's applying the pressure.
Trouble.
Remember, he doesn't even have to win the match. He just has to last 5 minutes without being pinned. Kempo Dagger, we don't know anything about him. He does appear to have some wrestling skills, though.
And he's one heck of a giant.
He is a big lad. And he's starting to put a few boots into Paula Wilcox. And a big arm drag takes her down to the canvas. Remember, he doesn't have to win this match, folks. He just has to last 5 minutes. And he's only got 3.5 minutes to go. Right now, his chances are looking pretty good. And Rude Spiker's not liking what he's seeing. And this is Kempo going for a pin. That's a little bit of an odd maneuver. Well, he only had a 2 count. He doesn't have to score a pin. He just has to last 3 more minutes here.
Get up, Paula. Take him out.
Right now she's in big trouble. She has taken quite a beating. Whoa!
But just like that, she turns her right around with a big drop kick. That was a beautiful drop kick right there.
There she goes again.
Whoa, another big drop kick. And he's dazed and confused right now. But Paula is not letting him stay down for a rest. She drags him right back to his feet. And she sets him right down to his back. 1/2 for the World Tag Team Champions, Paula Wilcox, member of Devastation Inc. And we got 90 seconds to go. My timekeepers just told me 90 seconds. We got Paula Wilcox. She's giving Sparky a little warning that there better not be any slow counts here tonight. And I think Sparky took heed.
If she's looking for a finisher, she better do it now.
But who would have thought a guy this size would have came down out of the stand? And look at this. Oh, big pile driver. Big pile driver. You could see his neck snap there. This could be it right here. This could be. Here's the pin. And Sparky Keenan gets down right quick this time. And a 3 count. There it is.
I don't believe it.
And wow, what were the odds of that?
That guy was twice her size. How did she defeat him?
And she's still throwing in a couple extra boots for good measure. She actually beat him with 47 seconds still left on the clock. And now she is just beating the living daylights out of Kempo Dagger. We might have to call security in here. And now she nailed Sparky Keenan.
She's making a statement to everyone.
Wow, she nailed Sparky Keenan. And poor Sparky's flat on his back.
And to tell you the truth, I was thinking about participating, but after what I just saw, I'm thinking twice about it.
So there you heard it from Rude Spiker. He's pretty satisfied. He's got that briefcase and he's going to be taking it home. I heard he keeps it underneath his mattress when he sleeps at night. Well, folks, another big showing by the Pitbull, Paula Wilcox, and a big showing by Devastation Inc. These guys are starting to look almost unstoppable. Unbelievable. Well, folks, we got the big main event coming up in just a few minutes, and this is a loser leaves town match. Ari Lane against Wolf PR Magna. And now, the ramifications of this match could be huge. The loser will have to leave SLCW.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, with the stipulation that the loser must leave SLCW. First up, from Brooklyn, New York, Ari Lane. And his opponent from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Sydney Washburn. I hope you packed your bag, Sydney, because you'll be done after this match.
I'm going nowhere, Lizard.
Well, there's no love lost between our ring announcer Spike Papp and Sydney Washburn. Of course, it's loser leaves town. It's either going to be Sydney Washburn or Ari Lane packing their bags and heading out. And Sparky doesn't even give the word for the bell, but they're going at it already.
Well, they know that if they lose, they're out of here. This could be their last match.
Ari Lane drives him into the turnbuckle. He knows what's on the line here. He's wasting no time going after the former champ. And Ari Lane is coming out here on fire tonight. And he's doing a little wave for the crowd there.
Come on, get rid of this wash-up.
And it's clear who Spike Pap's favorite is in this match. He's hoping to see the last of Sydney Washburn. And it's certainly possible the way things are going here right now.
Yeah, as you saw last week, he took away one of my best friends. Uh-oh.
Look at this. Sparky Queen. It's down again. Sydney Washburn just drop kicked him. Oh my goodness, Sparky can't catch a break here. And he's having another bad night.
I can tell you it's another one of Sydney's tactics. He likes to play dirty, and now he's just thrown out the rule book.
He's never shied away from the hitting an official. I mean, he's got several fines here at SLCW for going after the officials.
Come on, disqualify him.
They call him the Lanester. And look who just showed up. Wolf PR just showed up in the arena.
He was originally supposed to be the one for this match, but I wonder where he went to.
And Wolf PR just showed up. Is he going to take part in this match? I don't know what the ruling is now that it's started. I don't think Wolf can just jump in.
Well, the match already started. I don't think he can join, although I wish he did.
I don't know what the official word. We're going to have to wait for Sparky Keene. And our commissioner, Alpin Chris, he's traveling, so he's not going to be able to give us an official decision. He's in Paris right now on official SLCW business. And
so is this going to be
looks like your dream's not going to come true.
Oh man, come on.
And look at that, a big boot by the Wolf. And I know the Wolf has no intention of leaving SLCW. He's got big things planned. And I was talking with him the other day, and he was talking about that SLCW Heavyweight Championship. He has his eyes set on Booger Shan, so... I mean, he has no intentions of losing this match, and Ari Lane now looking like he might be in a little bit of trouble. And a big takedown by Ari Lane. The Lanester fighting for his life and his career here. Loser leaves town match. Oh my goodness, this can't be good. This can't be good, and Sparky's going over ringside. And he's keeping an eye on Washburn. And what do we got here? Big backbreaker by the Wolf. He drove the knee right into the back of Ari Lane. So Ari's in a little bit of pain here.
Whoa, look at that.
And some quick action here. And Ari Lane recuperates with a big suplex.
He recovered from that backbreaker quite quickly.
Well, it didn't take him too much. He really just grabbed Wolf around the waist and delivered a beautiful German suplex. And we got Self Dan McMahon down here ringside working security, but of course he's no fan of Ari Lane. They got a deep rivalry, so... And a big takedown of the Wolf here. So much on the line here. Career versus career.
I'm still wondering why they made this match.
It's hard to say. Commissioner Alpin Chris said we're going to have a loser leaves town match. But we may learn more on that a little bit later. And a big pile driver. Big pile driver by the Wolf. This could be it. And we got the cover. It's a 1, a 2, and a 2 count. But Ari Lane, it's just basic survival instincts, just trying to survive here.
Oh, it's that will that keeps him going. He knows what's on the line. It could be his last match.
And he bounced back with a big desperation move there. And you're right, this could be his last match ever. Momentum shifting back and forth, back and forth. And look at that, a big kick to the face by Ari Lane. This could be it. And now it looks like Wolf's going to drag Ari back to his feet. And we got Ari Lane heading over towards the corner. Sparky Keenan over checking on him. He's tried to recoup here. It's been a tough night for Ari. And he's going up top here. And a big moonsault, and he nails
He missed.
He missed. I thought he caught the Wolf, but Wolf just ducked out of the way just in the nick of time, and now Wolf's going for the pin. And this could be it. 1, 2. And it's he got it. It's a 3 count. And look at that. A big win by Wolf PR.
He's sticking around. That means we have to say goodbye to Ari Lane.
Unfortunately, Ari Lane, he's just wrestled his last match at SLCW, and you can see the dejected look on his face. Wow, he is disappointed.
We're going to have to go out there and talk to him.
And it looks like Ari Lane is leaving town, folks. And this is a heartbreaking end to the card. He fought a tough match, but it just wasn't enough. So folks, this concludes another big SLCW card. We'd like to thank the fine folks at Metaverse TV for stopping by, and you can check out all the action at www.metaverse-tv.com.